they played out of their comfort zone, which is really important for me. And doing the extra little things, diving on loose balls, taking charges, not being afraid to step into players and making hard fouls also, and hitting some timely shots. So I mean, overall, it was a great effort. I am proud of the guys, but I still think that we did lose the game, and we have to learn how to win games at the end there. With Tristan in the lineup, I think it's Tristan and Coston. It's still a little raw right now, and when we get them actually going and we get other point guards going, I think that it'll be a little different, a little more of a scoring attack. But physically wise, I couldn't ask more of an effort from the guys. Yeah, they did a great job in the first half, and then we just adjusted Jake by both of them in the perimeter, right? And that's one of the luxury of what we have, is a little bit what the guys can play inside and outside. And so it causes mismatches for other teams. And Jake responded well. He didn't shoot threes very much this year, but he got a couple of timely ones and got the flow back in, as he always does, in a different way. So it's nice to see that versatility. We want to push the ball. I think we were about 10 deep. In a game like this, we might not be as deep, but I think when we get back to regular action, we can probably go up to 9 or 10. Just where we can't have Tyrell and Jake playing 36 minutes. They got to be down to number 28, and the other guys also want to play. And I think that guys like Tom are ready to play, and a couple of guys we're a lot more deep this year. Well, he just wants to know he wants to know how we get to play, how we play so hard, and how to get that into players. And I think that's probably from the parents. It's not coaching, but it's more the guys that we have. They just like to get out. Well, I think Jake in the second half, when we made the adjustment and bringing him outside, helped. Tyrell played a solid game. Tristan really got his legs going and did what he could do. So when Tristan gets going, and Danny and Eli, when they start getting down the floor and push the ball, it's going to open up our wings, and we got some outstanding shooters in the wings, and that'll take some time to get everybody going. But overall, the effort was an A+, and our play was probably about a C+. So we got some stuff to work on.
Man, physical. That's one word to describe it. I mean, they're huge, athletic. I mean, it's something you don't see up in Canada here. I mean, we played well for like certain instances. Like we ran our stuff. We hit shots. I mean, we boxed out on D. We did things awesome, but then we had tons of breakdowns. And I think that's where we kind of suffered tonight. They got the #1 shooter in the country, so they got outside shooting, and down low they got huge guys you don't see in Canada. So I mean, they had everything, so we had to kind of match that. Our runs, we got layups and like a 3 here or there. Their runs were like dunks and like wide open threes. So I mean, they had huge momentum swings, and that kind of burnt us pretty bad. And we struggled a little bit trying to come back from that.
As a group, we came out real physical. That was one of the keys to the game. Come out and be the most physical team that they've ever seen or will see this year. So we really succeeded on that. A couple other things, we had too many turnovers towards the end, but it showed that our guys are really working hard and we'll continue to work hard. Cut down some turnovers at the end there. Turnovers are death, I would say. So once we get those under control, I really feel like this team has a lot of success ahead of it. Every game you can learn something. So we take away from this game positives and some things that we need to work on. The positive, like I said, we're really hard on the defensive end. Our rotations were nice. Offensively, getting to our sets earlier, things, timing, get things in smoother. That'll all just come as we play with each other and, just have time. But my own personal game, I did not play well. I didn't think I played well. I've been out for like 18 months, so it's good just to get in the routine and do things. I definitely do like to play physical and to mix it up. I feel like we got to have that kind of swagger of we'll come in here and no one's gonna step on our feet. We're not gonna bypass anybody. We're coming into battle and you better be ready.
Well, I thought it was a good lesson for our players. We came up here with that in mind, only having 10 practices prior to getting here. I thought our guys kept their composure pretty well tonight. It was a pretty physical game, and certainly we were that Trinity Western is a very solid ball club. Scott Allen and his staff, they're well prepared. It's a little. Their offense is, we don't see a lot of the pick and pop, and you don't see a guy like Jacob Doerksen, who's a very good player. I mean, he's very talented. It gave us a lot of problems. I was impressed with how hard they worked. They were working extremely hard. I thought that's where we had issues. They were outworking us in some facets of the game. But in the end, I thought our guys made their free throws down the stretch. Blake hit some open shots. We did some good things there. They took a little bit better care of the ball. That's why we were able to get the win.